Church bells rang in Washington in support of the city's first mass protest against President Trump's attempted takeover of the local police force and deployment of federal troops.
It's almost like a war state. Like, what's going on? Why is this being allowed to happen?
This is our home. We need to fight, and we need to resist.
More than 2,000 National Guard soldiers have been patrolling the city's streets since mid-August, in addition to a surge in immigration agents and other federal law enforcement. Trump says he sent them to fight crime in the nation's capital.
Washington, D.C., it was the most unsafe city anywhere in the country, our capital. And after 12 days, it became known as a safe city.
Violent crime in D.C. indeed surged after the pandemic, but had fallen to a 30-year low prior to Trump's intervention. Protesters, who flooded the streets by the thousands on Saturday, said Trump was only searching for an excuse to exert control over the nation's capital.
We don't have a home rule. We don't have our own senators or members of the House of Representatives, so we're at the mercy of a dictator like this, a wannabe dictator.
Washington is a liberal city run by Democrats and where residents resoundingly voted against Trump. Now other large cities with the same characteristics are in Trump's crosshairs. "I love the smell of deportations in the morning," Trump posted on social media on Saturday. Chicago, about to find out why it's called the Department of War, referencing his newly renamed Department of Defense. That elicited this response from the governor of Illinois. "The President of the United States is threatening to go to war with an American city. This is not a joke. This is not normal. Donald Trump isn't a strong man. He's a scared man. Illinois won't be intimidated by a wannabe dictator." In Chicago, protesters quickly took to the streets in response to Trump's threats. New Orleans, Baltimore, and Portland have also been mentioned by Trump as places he'd like to send federal troops. In D.C., the local government has asked a federal judge to deem the deployment illegal, arguing that the military has no role in playing police in the U.S. Heidi Jo Castro, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Hey family, back at you with another video. So these people say that they are protesting Trump and the takeover of the police departments in Washington and Chicago. But did you notice something in those videos, family? Did you see the flags? Those are immigrant flags. That's who they're protesting for. They're not protesting because they're putting the National Guard in Washington or for black people or in Chicago for black people. No, that's not what they're doing. They're protesting the illegal immigration policies that the Trump administration has, put into law. That's what they're protesting. So who are they really trying to protect? Citizens or non-citizens? Well, I can tell you they are trying to protect non-citizens. They don't care about the citizens' family. And it is time for the Black community to understand this and to rationalize with it and to move past the Democrats. The Democrats do not care. And I don't care if local government, you need to really be looking at who's in local government. Where did they come from? What have they done for our community? Especially when they're running in our community, family. We are allowing these people to get into office, and sometimes they make promises, as Biden did. Biden lied and said he was for reparations. When he got in office, what did he tell us? Shut up, sit down, and work with the Hispanics. Isn't that what he said? We all heard it. And this is the same thing that is going on right now. They are trying to make a cause for the illegal migration. They don't care about the foundational Black American community. And it's time for us to see it. And a lot of our elder people, okay, and I'm getting up there now, okay, but a lot of our elder people, they need to really sit down. They need to sit down and let the young people handle it. They handled it in the 60s. They handled it in the 70s. Now let the young blacks handle it, okay? Because what the young blacks are doing, I wholeheartedly agree with. Do not vote Democrat. We have elections coming up in November. Uh, family, be very mindful how you cast your vote if you cast a vote. Be very mindful how you cast it. Look at the people's, go to their websites. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they've done. Have they done anything in your community? You know what I'm saying? Uh, we gotta be smarter, family. And Malcolm X told us so many times that we really have to uh, stop pledging allegiance to the Democrats. Because see, with the Republicans, as Malcolm X said, we know where they're coming from. Because their racism is very open and honest. But the Democrats pretend to be our friends. And they come to our churches during election and they smile at us and they smile at a few babies and pet babies' heads and things like that. And then they leave, and once elected, we never see or hear from them again until the next election. It is time to wake up. It is high time for the black community to wake up. And as I said, the older black people, the baby boomers and them, they need to sit down. Let the next generations handle it because they are very well capable of doing what's necessary. So I thank you so much, family. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And we love you all. Please have a blessed evening, and thank you so much for coming back. Take care. Bye bye.